Everyone tells you, save money if you want a safe future. But what if I told you, saving money alone can keep you poor? What if the real secret is not saving, but growing? Today, I will share a simple village story that changed the way I look at money forever. These words came from my grandfather. He said something that shocked me. Right arrow, never save money. These were the first words my grandfather told me. When I heard this, I was shocked. Everyone always says, save money. Save for the future. But my grandfather smiled and said, no, do not just save money. Make money grow. Let me tell you a story. In a small village, there lived an old man. People called him lazy. He did not work. Every day, he sat under a big tree. He looked at the sky, looked at the road, and dreamed. He used to say, one day I will open a shop. One day I will buy cows. One day I will become rich. But that one day never came. He only dreamed. He never worked. At first, people laughed at him. Later, they stopped laughing. They only felt sad for him. His wife worked inside the house. She cooked, washed, cleaned, and tried to take care of the family. One evening, she said to him softly, dreams are beautiful, but dreams cannot fill the stomach. We need money. We need work. The old man nodded and said, someday, I will find a way. Days passed. Months passed. Years passed. Life became harder. Food became less. Money was almost gone. One night, the old man's little grandson came to him. The boy was barefoot. He was thin and hungry. He asked quietly, Grandpa, do we have bread? The grandmother opened the cupboard. It was empty. No bread. No rice. Nothing. The old man felt pain in his heart. His eyes filled with tears. That night, he understood something important. Dreams are good, but dreams alone do not feed a family. He could not sleep. His stomach was empty. His mind was heavy. The next morning, he did something he had never done before. He went out to find work. He became a field worker. The sun was hot. The land was dry. He worked long hours. He lifted heavy tools. His back hurt. His feet burned. His hands became hard and rough. Every night, he came home tired. The grandmother cooked little food. Maybe beans. Maybe 1 or 2 tortillas. Nothing more. The grandson asked, Grandpa, what did you earn today? He showed his small earnings and said, it is little, but it is something. Soon, he learned another hard truth. Money came. Money went. Food finished. Medicine finished. Bills finished. But problems stayed. The roof still leaked. The family was still hungry. Saving money felt impossible. One day at the village store, he heard men talking. One man said loudly, the secret is saving money. When you save, you are safe. These words stayed in his mind. That night, he found a glass jar and hid it under the bed. Every week, he put a few coins inside. Clink, clink. That sound gave him hope. One day, the grandson found the jar and asked, what is this, Grandpa? The old man smiled and said, this is our tomorrow. Saving money was not easy. He wore old shoes with holes. He did not buy new clothes. They ate less food. Sometimes, the plates were almost empty. Still, he saved coins. The grandmother asked, what is the use of money when we stay hungry? He replied, one day, you will understand. Months passed. The jar became full. The old man felt proud. He felt safe. He felt ready for the future. One day, he went to the market. He placed the jar on the table and said, I want 3 sacks of corn. The shopkeeper counted the money. He shook his head. Prices went up. This money buys only 1.5 sacks. The old man was shocked. Money lost value. Everything became expensive. Saving was slow. Life was still hard. One evening, he sat quietly outside his house. He saw his neighbors walking by. One carried eggs. Another carried milk. They looked calm and peaceful. Then a small idea came into his mind. Ideas are small, but ideas are seeds. He looked at his grandson and asked, what if we buy chickens? This time, he did not wait for someday. This time, he acted. He used to save money and bought a few thin chickens. The boy laughed and ran around them. Grandpa, now we have our own egg factory. At first, they found 1 egg. Then 2. They ate some. They sold some. With the money, they bought another chicken. Then another. Slowly, the chickens grew. Slowly, the money grew. The old man wrote everything in a small book. Every egg, every coin. Soon, neighbors came to buy eggs from him. The house filled with hope. The old man smiled more. He worked, but now he worked for his own future. One day, holding an egg, he told his grandson, "This egg is more powerful than a jar of money. Money can finish. Money can lose value. But when money is used the right way, it grows like life." The grandson hugged him and asked, "So, you are not lazy anymore?" The old man smiled with tears in his eyes and said, "No, my child. I learned something very important. Never just save money. Make money grow. Saving money is like holding water in your hands. Slowly, it slips away. But when you use money to build something, even something small, it becomes bigger." This was his greatest lesson. And today, I share it with you. Never only save money. Invest. Grow. Even a small start can change your life. Your support gives us strength to create more stories. Please like and subscribe.